Hello there and welcome. So thank you so much for joining me on my channel. It's Ruth here at artfulstampin.co.uk and I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator in the UK and I make these gorgeous products available to all you guys in the UK, France, Germany, Austria and Holland. So if you live in any of those countries, you can order Stampin' Up products through me. And if you don't, if you live in America, Canada, Australia, New Zealand and Japan currently, you can order these products too. Now, the one thing you cannot order, and I am offering this absolutely free on my Facebook group, is we do not have any sentiments in the Welsh language available. Do you think Ruth fell asleep? No, I wasn't falling asleep. I was preparing my stamps for you, Deborah. Yeah, I've been sorting out orders and things, trying to get in there before the deadline to get the 10% discount on some stamps today. Right, so thank you everybody who has ordered. So let me just go through these sentiments very quickly. So for those of you who speak Welsh, obviously these are going to be make complete sense to you. But if any of you have Welsh friends that you would like to send a Christmas card to with a Welsh language sentiment, then please go to Artful Stampin Space and download one of two files or one file. It's up to you. So basically there's one document that is a PDF A4 with these on it, and you can print it out and it will print it out onto an A4 piece of card or paper, whatever you want to print it on. Then I've also created another document that has two sheets in the one document. Now, if you play with the settings on your printer, you'll be able to print 2 to 1 page of A4, so it automatically makes it slightly smaller. So I have printed these out where they are bigger, so they're about double the size basically, and I wanted to have a go having them slightly smaller, so I have done that. So let's just go through the translation. So we've got Nadolig Llawen, which means Happy Christmas. We've got Dawel Nos, which means Silent Night. Then, this is where my Welsh pronunciation might completely fail. Cyfarchion y Tymor, which means Season Greetings. And then got Hwyl i'r Wwl, or Wyl. Someone will have to correct me. I'm sure Nia or Rona, who are watching, will correct me. And that means festive fun. And what's the other one? Oh, Tangnefedd in Nadolig is Peace of Christmas, or Peace at Christmas. Okay, so I've just written those down because I forgot what they were. But Nadolig Llawen is kind of the most used one. So I've got a few more extra of those. So feel free to go and grab those. They are absolutely free, but you do have to join Artful Stampin Space to go and download them. Now, I have added questions to Artful Stampin Space that people have to answer before they get let in. And there are a few people who are not answering the questions, and so it's a bit tricky to let you in if you don't answer the questions. They're not hard, they are really simple, but basically I have to put them there just to make sure that you're not a bot or somebody who's just trying to get in on these groups. So please do answer the questions if you're joining for the first time. Right, hello everybody. I'll say a quick hello to you all. Hi Martina, Nessa, Valerie, Deborah, Mindy, Christine, Bonnie, Sue, Melanie, Amanda, Carol, Sharon. I will plaster my Scottish friends with them and let them puzzle a bit. That's funny. I could do Gaelic if someone can tell. If anyone wants to send me the words, I'm happy to do it. Oh, Carol won something on Esther's Live. Oh, how exciting! Hi, Vicky. Oh, she can have a coffee and your mint slice. That sounds fun. Hi, Cindy. Right, let's get stamping, guys, because it is late here. So I'm not planning to stay too long, but I wanted to have a play with... Oh, where's it gone? Peaceful Bows, which is fairly new to me, and Enjoy the Moment, which is definitely new to me and going to be available for customers in January 2021. But if you're a demonstrator, it's going to be available from the 3rd of December. Exciting times. Right, so I have got some really nice shades here, very autumnal and wintry. We've got Sahara Sand, Early Espresso, Terracotta Tile, Pretty Peacock, and Mossy Meadow. So I want to, let's have a think what I want to do. Do I want to do an all-over design? Oh, I think I might do an all-over design. But they kind of seem to feel like they're coming in one direction. So, I don't know. Right, I'm going to do the poppies in this colour. Because I googled it. I looked on Pinterest, and poppies do sort of come in this really lovely sort of dark blue colour. And hi Ali. Oh no, don't you worry. Yeah, glad you contacted me. It's fine. Right, hi Christine, lovely to see you. Hi Jennifer from New York. I don't know what I'm doing. Was that kind of obvious? I just want them to kind of spray in the same direction. That was my aim. Get my cloths over here. Hi Jackie. Right, do share this out with people. I know I'm a bit late, sorry guys, but if you want to invite your friends in, do go and share this out. If it takes you a minute just to do that, honestly, you won't miss much. Right, so that's the Pretty Peacock with the poppies. Then, ooh, do I want the lotus? I think I might want that lotus thing. Just keep stamping, just keep stamping. Hi Nessa. Right, let's have a think. Where do we want that? Let's have that one coming out of there. Ooh, I think I need to re-ink this pad. That's better. Go. Am I in shot? Yes, I am. So as you can see, I'm not inking up the whole stem because it just gets in the way if I do that. And sometimes I even clean off an extra bit. Oh, are you, Cindy? Yeah, there have been some major issues today with the website. Oh, Christine, that's wonderful news. Thank you for sharing that. Oh, that's such great news. Actually, no, before I start adding the seed pods, I want to get the ferns in first. Oh, that's wonderful. So this is good old Mossy Meadow. I'm going to stamp that off a few times because the one thing that's lacking at the moment is depth, because I've just sort of stamped them straight on. I've not done any second generation stamping yet, but it will come. We'll get there with this. Put that there, I think. Okay. Now I'm going to get the smaller one. So there's I like that stamp set because it's got sort of 3 sizes of branch, which is really handy sometimes, because this little one kind of can sneak into little places. Okay, that's nice. I like that. It's filling up a little bit now. Just going to pop a little one in there. Ooh, might even just pop a bit up there like that. Okay, how's that going for everybody? Now, I did grab out this leaf here, but I think that's probably going to be a bit too big on there now. So I'm going to have a look at one of these in a second. But I also grabbed out this one with the wheat on it from, what's it called? His Love. So I haven't used terracotta tile yet. So I'm wondering if that would look quite nice in that. Right, I'm just going to have a sip of my drink. Oh, Lorraine has these stamps. Great. You can stamp along. So please don't ever feel, if you don't have these exact stamps, that you can't have a go at this. Basically, look at the shapes and pick something similar. Because I'm sure if you actually just look at the shapes, you may find that you can do this. You can certainly do this configuration where you just sort of, you stamp everything going in the same direction. It's actually quite liberating not to have to think too hard about the positioning of things. Although sometimes you break a rule and you have it go the other way, but once you've got the main bulk of it all going up in the same direction, you can then play a little bit with it. Oh, Linda couldn't order the seed. No, Linda won't have ordered the seed pods today, even though she's a demonstrator. She can't order until December. The reason I had them early was because I attended on stage. So I feel very special. I'm very honoured to be able to play with these early. I feel like that corner's lacking something. See if I've got anything left on there. There we go. Hi, honey. Tashana. Hi, Tashana. Oh, Cindy's got plenty to keep her going. She'll be fine. Haven't you? The bows, the bows. Oh no, it's the bells, isn't it? Okay, I really would like to bring some more pretty peacock into this. So I'm wondering whether this, although this tends to be green, this plant, doesn't it? I might do some more, oh, I'll do those green. And then I have got pine cones, and I'm thinking of doing those in the early espresso. Hi Pam, lovely to see you. How are you keeping? Oh guys, so on the 12th of December, who wants to hang out and craft with me on Zoom? I haven't sorted out the timings yet, but basically that's the next free Saturday that I've got. I'm busy this Saturday with my uplines doing something. And then on the 5th of December, we're actually going to be meeting together as a church for a little meeting. There are restrictions, however, but we are going to be able to meet a few of us. So that's going to be happening on that day. And then I thought, well, we don't want it too near Christmas. And also I haven't got a moving date yet, so I've got no idea where I'm going to be at. And I was thinking today, how am I going to survive if it takes, like, because the property we're buying needs some work doing to it. And then we've got to pack this house up. I think in order to get by so that I can still do a bit of crafting and come on from time to time, I'm going to have to pack myself a capsule craft kit. So if anyone wants to suggest to me what they think I should pack to get through. I guess I will have new product by then, so I could focus on that so that when I hopefully be moved in the new year, I'll be able to, you know, share some of that. Yes, please zooming. Okay. Well, you know, we could be off and on all the whole day really to try and catch all the different time zones. So I need my ink pads, says Lorraine. Yes, I definitely need my ink pads. Okay, so I'd like to do a little some clusters of these pine cones. But I think what I'm going to do is actually colour them in so they're a bit more obvious. Because they just do not look like that obvious on here. Oh, that part of the ink pad is a bit juicier. Just realised. I'm going to have to re-ink this. Oh, that's so good to hear, Vicky. That's nice for you. Yeah, in England, apparently Boris Johnson has said that for Christmas, you can have 3 households together over a few days at Christmas. So I don't know what the restrictions are going to be in Wales yet. I haven't heard. But unfortunately, it's still very much around. Yeah, I'm just going to have to do loads of stamped one-sheet wonders, aren't I? It's funny, I'm looking at my picture on YouTube and it's not very... Oh, that's better, I think. Oh, there we go. Did I get any of the metallics? Oh, I didn't, Lorraine, no. But what I'm going to do now is grab my alcohol pens and think about what I'm going to put in there. Smoky slate. Do we have a grey granite alcohol pen? Oh, that's what I was going to order. Oh well, it's too late now. So I'm just trying to think what colour I should colour the lotusy thing in. But I've got light, what's that? Light soft suede, and I'm wondering whether that would work in the pine cones. Oh yes, it does. Oh yes, that's perfect. Just helps them to sort of show up a bit more. Oh yeah, that works. And look, you don't even have to colour that well. You just make a mess. Yeah, no, that's nice, Deborah, when you've got, you know, I mean, to be honest, you know, my son's going to be back from uni, so that will be lovely. My in-laws are moving to the area, so I'm sure they'd want to do something. It's over 5 days, isn't it, that we can do it. But anyway, that's England. We're in Wales, so as I said, I'm not sure what the rules are here. And we bubble with a young couple, so they'll probably be with us for Christmas. But we do have grey granite. Yes, we're doing households. Yeah. Ooh, no, I don't have grey granite, the alcohol pens yet. Ooh, that's something to go on the list, isn't it? Now, shall I try doing light smoky slate? What do you think of that then, guys? With the pretty peacock. Now, it was a friend who suggested this colour scheme to me today. And she said, the pretty peacock and the mossy meadow look really nice together. And I think she's right, you know. Shall I bring you in a bit closer? There we go. Hi, Gail. Nice to see you. Oh, can I just say a really big thank you to everybody who's placed orders today. So today's Tuesday, the 24th of November, and I've seen your orders coming in. Thank you so much. Every order is so appreciated. And I'm so blessed to be able to do this job. So nice to chat to people all around the world and have you guys meet each other and chat to each other. So if you're on the live for the first time and you've never said hello, please do say hello. And sorry if I missed comments, just shout if you just reminded me of something I need to add to my order. Oops. Hi, Janice. Hoo, Janice. Is that, I don't know, is that a Germanic greeting? Hoo. I've just picked up the Ivory Stampin' Blend just to see how that looks nice with the... Oh no, this friend, I've just realised what this friend said actually. It wasn't the Mossy Meadow. It was the Early Espresso. She said the Early Espresso and Peacock look marvellous together. Okay, so this has got a sort of slight peachy sort of feel to it. I think the Ivory is designed to be one of the skin tones. But I sometimes end up using it for just colouring in because it's just another colour, isn't it? And it's quite nice next to this Early Espresso, I have to say. It's just giving it a bit of warmth to this dry sea pod. I know it's probably not the exact colour. Is hoo-hoo not English? We tend to say woohoo, not hoo-hoo. But if you've heard it from an English person, I would not argue with you, Martina. Hello. Hello, Miss Janine. Lovely to see you. Let's see you nice. We are playing with a new stamp set that's going to be available in January called Enjoy the Moment. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when Stampin' Up name their stamp sets, they're usually really good and it kind of makes sense. Like Forever Fern, okay? It has ferns in it. It has the word fern in the title, right? I am really struggling to remember the name of this stamp set. Every time I go to type it, I have to look it up because I keep forgetting the title, because to me, Enjoy the Moment has no bearing on the images. And I'm a visual person. Like, yes, I know Enjoy the Moment is one of the sentiments, but what has seed pods got to do with enjoying the moment? You're going to have to help me out, guys, with some memory aid, because I'm really struggling with that one. Like peaceful boughs. Yes, okay, I get that. It's ferny and it's peaceful, you know, with snowfall and all that. But enjoy the moment? Nah. It's just not sticking in my brain. Yeah, maybe pods around. I know. Hi, Nina. It's snowing in Michigan. Oh, what? Oh, thank you, Duffy Stuffy. Hey, Duffy Stuffy, welcome. Is this your first time on a live, or have you been around for a while? With a name like Duffy Stuffy, I think you live in Wales. Wales has the same rules as England. Woohoo! Oh, brilliant. That's great. Right, so the one colour I haven't used yet is this one, Sahara Sand. So I'm thinking a little bit of splatterage, light splatterage around the place, and then I want to do some darker in between. So I'm just going to add some fainter dots. Can you guys see that? Is the light picking up okay? I'm just going to do some fainter dots around the periphery of the design, like that. Okay, I can work faster. Come on, Ruth. Just have to be careful when you work at this speed not to twist when you stamp. Okay. Maybe enjoy the flower before it turns to seed pods. Take time to smell them. There is a poppy seed there as well. Oh, I see. Enjoy the oh, I get you. I think I get you, Martina. Are you referring to... It's a moment to spread their seeds, so enjoy the nod to the future. Oh no, that really, yeah. That's getting really complicated now, Christine. My brain won't be able to cope with that. Okay, so I'm using early espresso now for some darker dots. And I find that doing the darker dots just helps to pull the whole design together. So that we haven't got these just like blobs of darker elements. We've actually got it filtered through. So... Ooh, I'm enjoying this. Hi, Teeny. Here is one moment, gone the next. Enjoy the moment. Yeah, I guess that, yeah, maybe the idea of flowers that have passed and, you know, but then they're quite nice in their dried form as well. So when you are in nature, you can just be in the moment. Ah, okay, yes, that's true. Yeah. I try and sort of teach my children just to notice nature things, you know, like, I don't know, just might be walking along and you see a spider's web. You know, I love it when you see spiders' webs and they've got dew on them and they're all glistening and they've got these little, it's like they've got diamonds hanging off them. I love that. Right. Ooh, do I go for slightly darker dots? You can't wrap your head around the seed pods. No, I like the seed pods for their architectural form because they are, yeah, they're so interesting from a shape point of view. But if you look up poppy seed heads, you can get some really interesting colours in poppies. Right, I feel like I need to bring Pretty Peacock back in again. Ah, thank you, Nina. So, what would be on your list? The enjoy the moment. I think if I just keep saying enjoy the moment and looking at the images, it might stick in. So I'm going to keep saying it. It's your first time. You're from Wales. Ah, well, croeso. Do I say croeso I gyd? Is that right? Someone else speak Welsh? I'm not a very good Welsh speaker, I have to say. My children speak Welsh much better than I do. So what part are you from, Duffy? Are you north, south, east, west? I'm mid. I'm mid-Walian. No, I'm not really. I'm not originally from Wales, obviously. Well, I say obviously. If you saw my face, you'd know. You'd realise. Not the thing in the south of Germany. People greet each other with a group. How do you pronounce that? Oh yes, we have a few. We've got Christine who lives in Wales as well. You're very welcome. Oh, thank you everyone for making Duffy so welcome. What did Vicky suggest for the name? What's that? Enjoy the flower before it. Oh, I missed that. Right. I'm jolly happy with that, guys. Now, if you wanted to go further and put the script into this, you could do. So if you like, you know, when I do that, so if you, sorry if it's your first time, you won't know that I do this normally, but sometimes I stamp the script in. Oh, should I just do a bit? I'll do a bit just to show you. So, Duffy, do you, are you a crafter or an artist or just an inquisitive person and wondered what this person was up to tonight? Thank you, Deanie. Okay, so I'm back on Sahara Sand. And I'm just going to add a little bit of text into the background there. Oh, now I've started. I don't think I can stop. Oh, it's just so addictive. I might just do Rejoice and Be Glad in this half though, because I like the idea of doing that one as well. Right, stop there. It looks like wrapping paper. Oh, posh wrapping paper, Amanda. Is this Marks and Spencer's wrapping paper? Yeah, nothing like a bit of script. Nothing like a bit of script hiding amongst your foliage. Right at German in school. Oh, you're Mid Wales as well, Duffy. Oh, there we go. Well, you're very welcome. Ah, there are quite a few Midlanders in this part of the world. They sort of fall in love with the place, don't they? I think a lot of Midlanders come on holiday and then they go, oh, let's move there. So no, you're very welcome. I mean, I'm not from around here either, so. Ali, not just any paper, Ruth tries paper. Yeah, there we go. Now, what could we do with this then? We could do some really nice slimline cards, I think. Could get 4 out of that, couldn't we? That'd be lush. Hi, Cheryl. Right, I think we're done there. Now, if you wanted to add, if you wanted a bit of sparkle, I do have this, the Shimmery Crystal Effects. So I might just pop this on different areas. Oh, I've missed a pine cone. I might just pop this on different areas and leave it to dry overnight, and then tomorrow when I come on to do a live, I'll show you what it looks like. Now, the last time I used it, I think I found that the colour, it blends a little bit with whatever colour you've used. Oh, now I was packaging up some cards today, and I used it on that landscapey thing that I did a while back. Oh, where's it gone? Oh, here we go. Oh no, that's a snow one. I thought I had another one. Oh, where's it gone? Oh well, I'll do it and I'll show you the results tomorrow. I've been packaging cards up all day today because I had loads of things that half finished things. Night, Deborah, sleep well. Inquisitive, says Duffy. Oh, that's the best way to be. Well, if you fancied having a go, Duffy, you can follow my channel, because I tend to come on and do a live every weekday evening at some point. I have a Facebook page, a Facebook group, and if you would like to purchase any of the products you've seen me use today, there's a link to the shop in the description below. If you find that your wish list gets very big, then it's worth signing up with the company. So the company is Stampin Up, and they are a very experienced craft company. They've been going for over 30 years, and they've been going over 10 years in the UK. And most of the people watching are really addicted to Stampin' Up stuff. Hi, Navarana. Ooh, I like this glittery stuff. Okay, so I'm wondering whether just to do the odd dot in other places as well. Just to on the what are these called? Boughs, these pine boughs. I'm not being too scientific about it, I'm just sort of blobbing it on. So it's a glue that has glitter in it, and when it dries clear, and then you've got a little added sparkle if you know, from where the glitter is inside it as well. So it's very pretty. And if you like sort of creating a dewdrop type effect on a stamped flower, it can look really nice. How did you find Stampin' Up, Ruth? To be a demonstrator. Ah, now there's a story. So, a few years ago, probably about over 15 years ago, might have been longer than that, maybe 17, just after my son was born, my first son was born, I'd sort of got into making cards, and then I was thinking, oh, I want to maybe sell things to, you know, pay for more product. So eBay was sort of coming into its own then, and that was where a lot of card makers and crafters were selling things. So I did a bit of research, and I realised that cards didn't sell for very much, but something called toppers did. And funny enough, I was thinking about toppers today when I printed out that Welsh thing, so I might go through that with you at some point, maybe Thursday's video. So toppers are little sort of pretty designs that, I don't know, I'm just looking at this thing that I've got on the side here. So like a topper would be like a flower on a piece of card or something, and people would buy those things and then stick them on their own card to make a card. And so I started off just making these little designs, and then you know what it's like, you go down the eBay rabbit hole that is, and you then go, oh, but if I had that punch, life would be so much easier if I had that punch, and then life would be so much easier if I had that bit of ribbon or whatever it is. And then I discovered sort of stamps a little bit, and probably came across a few Stampin' Up blogs, and I was so impressed with the sort of the colours and the designs that I then bought maybe a couple of Stampin' Up sets from America, because it wasn't available in the UK at that point, and they were like retired sets, so I'd order them. And then I realised that Stampin' Up was coming to the UK. Oh, I was so happy. And I didn't sign up straight away, but I then kept an eye on things. And funny enough, I was following at the time a lady called Julie Kettlewell, who some of you will know who that is. And she used to have a blog making cards. And I'm just going to do this while I'm talking to you. And she used to make wedding invitations, like 4 people. And then she said that she signed up as a demonstrator. And so I saw Julie sort of blossom from this person who was making cards, you know, to sell for invitations and things. And then she turned into a Stampin' Up demonstrator. So one day when it was near my birthday, I rang the most local demonstrator to me and asked if she'd come and do a party for me, which she did. And then I sold off a lot of my old craft things that I thought I'm not going to use those anymore to pay for the kit. So I raised the funds to pay for my kit and got started basically. So hi Navarana, he kept spelling Cindy's name wrong. Okay, so the 1 1/4 inch punch is slightly too big to sort of get the two out of there. So I'm going to see if the 1 inch works. But of course you can just cut this with your trimmer as well. That's the other thing that you can do. But oh, it fits just about inside. So there we go. Yeah, so I also was already running workshops locally as I was teaching drama and other crafts. So I was already teaching, I've been teaching jewellery making since I was about 18. And that all happened because near to where I lived in London, a bead shop opened. And I've been making jewellery for a long time. And I started selling my jewellery at this bead shop. And the lady who owned it said, well, why don't you teach a workshop? Would you like to teach a workshop? And I was like, oh, no way. No, I couldn't do that. And she encouraged me. And yeah, would you believe it? I had people come to... So in a way, I've been teaching crafts since I was a teenager, since I was 18. So, and teaching crafts is a whole other kind of skill, because it's a bit like playing, I find it's a bit like playing chess when you've got a few people crafting in front of you, because you have to keep an eye on what every single person is doing. But it's fun. You're almost prone to hair-splitting precision like the Germans. Indeed. I've learnt from the best, Martina. Oh no, hold on, that's a 1 inch. Now let's see what size my little scallop is. 1 and 3. Oh, 1 1/8. Oh, that just gives me a little bit extra to play with. There we go, just about. Right, I am going to love you and leave you all. There we go, I've got a few of my little sentiments done. And I'm thinking I could come back, maybe, cut that out. Oh, I've printed these on very vanilla, but I need to go and print some out on Whisper White, actually. Actually, no, because I've already stamped English on this, haven't I? Oh well, never mind. I've got plenty of other sheets that need cutting up, to be honest. I've got loads of other one-sheet wonders to cut up, so I can use these on there. So I will do that another night. So you're very welcome. Lovely to see you, Cindy. Oh, thank you, Ali. Yeah, yeah. And everyone's different in terms of their sort of Stampin' Up journey and stuff. And I'm trying to think when I started doing videos. My first try at doing a video is still on the internet. It's still on YouTube somewhere. And I took photographs of me making a card and then put it to music and then had the words come up. So you have to remember though, 15 odd years ago, we didn't have all these fancy dancy apps that made it so easy to edit things. You know, it was quite a palaver. You know, you had to take your photograph on a digital camera, upload it to your computer, you know, play the software and everything. And but the Welsh are bilingual. Yeah, mainly. Yeah, they are. But it's polite, isn't it? What was I saying? Yeah, so then I remember getting my first sort of smartphone. It wasn't quite as smart as they are now, obviously. It was the Nokia from years ago. And I remember filming myself make something for about an hour, and I think I must have taken up nearly all the memory in my phone. I hadn't realised how much memory it took. And I don't know even, I think I probably got rid of that video because it was so ridiculous. And I think in those days you would transfer the video to your computer, then you'd edit it, and then you'd put it on the internet. And YouTube was just coming into existence at that point. And I remember finding Christina Werner in her very, very early days when she was doing Make a Card Monday. And she was inspirational. And at that point, she was working for Stampin' Up, actually. So I remember her just coming on the scene. And then I think I'd have a little go at filming things, but I'd hold it with my hand. I've been trying to download, actually, because I've got other YouTube channels that are created that are not Artful Stampin', and I uploaded them to those. So I'm trying to download them from these old videos and upload them. So recently I think I've definitely put one up. There's another one I think that I've updated. Her colour combos inspire me. Ah yes, she does colour. I mean, she's a graphic designer, so she understands colour and she's brilliant. Yeah, so you might see there's a few videos on there of like swaps from on stage from many moons ago, from I think 2016, maybe 2014. That is on another channel. I remember watching your early videos before I met you via Periscope. Really, Vicky? Wow, that's a way back. You're welcome, Duffy Stuffy. Lovely to meet you. Nostar. Come back again. Hi, Kathy. yeah, so then I'd film things from time to time. And I tell you what really kicked me up the backside was a few years ago, to be monetized on YouTube, you only needed 1,000 followers. Then they changed it and said you needed 1,000 followers plus 4,000 hours of watch time in the last 365 days. So I lost my monetization. I was monetized and then I lost it. So I lost it in the February, and then I worked my butt off doing videos and blogs. I videoed and blogged about twice a week, but at that point I was still videoing and uploading and like editing and uploading. So I would do that twice a week, and it took me to about the June. I think I regained it back in about the April or the May, but it took a couple of months for YouTube to approve me. And then in all that time I was then on Periscope, doing lives on Periscope. So that was a really good training ground. Then Facebook came along and said, oh, we'll do lives as well. And then YouTube did lives. So yeah, so it's since the summer of 2018 I've been doing more lives, I think it is. Or was it 2019? Maybe 2019. Anyway, that's me. Take care. Oh, no, I've already said goodbye to Duffy. She's probably gone. Right, I'm going to bed. Nice to see you all. Yeah, if you ever have questions about how I got into Stampin' Up, I'm quite happy to tell people, because, you know, it's not... They're sort of... The journey to Stampin' Up can start off quite ordinarily and not very dramatically, but actually the impact that it can have on your life can be. I think when you find a group of people who you find something in common, like creativity, you know, blessing others with handmade things, you just find a group of people that you kind of generally will get on with. And you know, I don't want to paint a rosy picture, you know, just, I've said this before, that Stampin' Up is like a family, and just like families, there are also going to be people that you don't get on with. So the challenge is to, one, run a business, but also foster and encourage meaningful relationships with people. So, but that should be happening, Stampin' Up or not Stampin' Up, you know. I'm just fortunate that Stampin' Up is a lovely company, and they do look after the demonstrators, you know, and yeah, there we go. Right, so much more than ink, paper and stamps. Yes, indeed, it's the connections and the people. Yeah, very much. Right, take care everybody. Nostar. Dawel Norse. That means silent night. Actually, it's quite silent out there tonight, so that's quite nice. Right, God bless everybody. Take care. Bye.